Hello and welcome back. Hope you're good, doing well. So we are having Nasdaq 100x update. So in the previous video analysis, we were expecting Nasdaq 100 index to continue to keep pushing more higher after hitting the floor on 4-hour time frame correction and hold the moving averages. So it held and then was pushing higher, but at the top of the 4-hour correction, it is struggling. So let's look at the previous video analysis quickly, and then we're going to come back to the updated chart. All right, so I'm going to play out. So that was the previous videos, and let's straight away go to the lower time frame. Okay, hopefully you understand the bigger structure, and I don't think so I need to remind the bigger structure again. So we got that next leg lower, okay, which was possible because we were having strength on the dollar, and that caused that to go down. But again, we managed to get back in the correction and bounce back nicely for upside. So what's next? The structure is very much same again. All right, so you're looking for this to break out, test that, fall again for another leg lower like that flat formation. All right, or keep pushing more higher. This flat formation, yeah, from this top. So if we don't get that tiny move over there, yeah, I'm anticipating flat formation, which is not there yet. What we are having now is the triangle. Okay, so triangle, which is building over there. So price is struggling from that top. So from that, another leg lower for the triangle and continue to keep pushing more higher. So right now we don't have any sign yet that the Nasdaq 100x is going to draw for another leg lower. So everything is just simply said that the risk on assets are doing really good right now. So next week we may see breakout and continuation for upside. In case we don't see that, then the setup is very much similar. We are the way we are looking within these areas. Okay, buy opportunities, then drop, then again if we get the price there, we are looking for this to continue to keep pushing more higher. Yeah, makes sense. So same opportunities, yeah, Nasdaq index to continue to keep pushing more higher, and if it falls for another leg lower within that triangle, the triangle which is just appearing over there. Okay, so the trade is same. You're expecting that 4-hour time frame correction to break up and Nasdaq index to form to test the all-time high. Okay, so there we can see that the price was running nicely within those moving averages, all right, and holding that 4-hour time frame correction. But we can see that the price started to struggle over there, all right, and correction was there, but we can see that the correction wasn't breaking out for upside, and there is a very good chance that Nasdaq 100 index still gonna visit that previous low rather than continue to keep pushing more higher, and we still may visit these lows for another leg higher. So this is just simply an update that we were expecting Nasdaq 100 index to continue to keep pushing more higher and clear through that top and continue to keep pushing more higher. But right now we can see that there are some risk on currencies which are not doing good. Means that the dollar is just simply gaining against the risk on currencies is a sign that risk on assets may drop for another leg lower. Suppose for example, if we're gonna look at the dollar CAD, all right, so gaining a dollar against the CAD is just simply a clear sign that the risk on currency is not doing good, all right, or commodity currency is not doing good. Okay, and strength here is a sign that we may see weaknesses on the indices. So we are also having some weaknesses on the pound. Yeah, so these weaknesses driven by the Reserve Bank of Australia. The market was expecting they're going to raise the interest rate, but they didn't raise the interest rate, and which caused the Australian dollar to go down against the dollar. And Australian dollar is a risk on currency, yeah, commodities currency, yeah. So it's dropping, sending a very strong signal that we may see another leg lower on indices, yeah. So Nasdaq 100x still can drag lower all the way back to the bottom as shown. And if you are buying in the previous analysis when we were expecting these to continue, yeah, so these areas holding, yeah, went higher a couple of times, so we may still see another leg lower. All right, so So once price going to come back to these areas, those lows, you are simply expecting price to hold moving averages and continue to keep pushing more higher. So what you are watching, what can drive that lower? So if I'm going to look at the calendar, so we are having, you know, a couple of news going to release today. So one of them is the manufacturing, ISM manufacturing, and the other is the jobs opening. All right, so the trend, both data, the trend is dropping. All right, so we can see there that higher rates are biting manufacturing sector. So the trend is going down. Since Fed is raising the interest rate, manufacturing sector is struggling, and it is being expected that the forecast number is going to be slightly higher than the previous one, 46. Yeah, so 46 was the previous one. So for the prediction is the 46.90. Yeah, so if we're going to see, you know, bad numbers here, we may see some, you know, sell off on US assets, or if, you know, the job openings. So basically this is what Fed is looking for right now. So job openings to slow down, and if we are going to see, you know, weaknesses over there, significant weaknesses over there, so still going to be a good sign. So we'll see that how, you know, this is going to impact. All right, so basically the job opening is going to be, if job opening is going to drop, that's going to be a bullish sign for this stock. All right, because, you know, if job market is slowing down, means that less Fed hawkish, right? So how these two, you know, news going to impact, we'll see that. But right now we can see that the market is already preparing for a you know, a bearish wave on the equities. All right, so let's see how we're going to have that impact, how we're going to have impact of that data. So what you are looking, simply another leg lower, price to hold the moving averages, and you are looking to buy again. So in case if we see that a breakout, okay, there is no buy opportunity at this place, so you shouldn't be a buyer over there at current price. All right, so we simply call that a breakout entry. All right, so breakout entry doesn't gonna make a good sound over there for you. So let's say if price is gonna break out, yeah, and you're looking for that trade, so this is how your trade gonna look like. If I'm gonna visualize that, so this is a high risk trade, so you have to get into the trade somewhere there on a breakout, all right, and stop somewhere behind that. So this is not going to work, right? This is not going to work. So what is working? So if you want to know that how this chart is moving, just simply go to my previous, you know, videos on the Nasdaq 100 index. You're going to see how this is doing over there. So you're going to get the idea that what you should expect next. All right, and where you should look for short to medium term buy opportunities. Yeah, hope that makes sense. So this is the place. Let me slightly pull over there. So this you know, the bigger picture is still same. This picture, we are expecting this to tag that all-time high. This hasn't changed yet. All right, so this hasn't changed yet, and we are still far away. So what is happening over there at this area on 4-hour time frame? All right, so it's building a trending move over there, like the way it has done there, within these areas. So if I'm gonna pull out 4-hour time frame moving averages, we're clearly gonna see that the trend is the price is trying to build a trend over there again for upside. There we can see that these areas. So this is a simple trending move, very nice simple trending move for upside, and every time when price is testing the trend, you are looking the trend to hold. Simple strategy, yeah, simple moving average strategy. So yes, we may still see another leg lower. Hope that makes sense, guys. Thank you.